Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome again to the training session series conducted by the eLearning Center with the cooperation of Deanship of Development and Quality. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to today's session that is related to the adaptive learning intricately and the integration between the technology and personalized learning strategies that has become a crucial in our rapidly evolving educational landscape. Adaptive learning, powered by the advanced algorithms and artificial intelligence, offer a transformative approach to education by doing instruction to meet the unique needs of each student. During this session, we will explore the adaptive learning principles, their key features, and their significance in various educational contexts. We will also discuss how emerging technologies like the AI and the machine learning are shaping the future of education, making learning more personalized, efficient, and engaging. So I look forward to sharing the insight and engaging in the meaningful discussion with all of you. Thank you again for joining us, and let's dive into the just fantastic world of the adaptive learning. Adaptive learning. What is the meaning of that? Adaptive learning is an educational method that uses technology to do the learning experience to the individual needs of each student. By leveraging data, analytics, and artificial intelligence, adaptive learning systems dynamically adjust the presentation of educational material based on a student performance, learning style, and progress. So simply, if I explain the adaptive learning, that is an educational method which is used in a technology and also learning experience of individual needs of each student. So we are just making it by leveraging data analytics, some of the artificial intelligence, the adaptive learning system, dynamically adjust the presentation of educational materials. So we are focused on the students' performance, learning styles, and progress. Let's move towards some of the feature of the adaptive learning to giving us a more understanding about this technology, this terminology that is adaptive learning, some key feature, which is the personalized content, the real-time feedback, and there is the other one is the data-driven adjustment, the engagement and motivation, and the scalability. So these are the different kind of features. If I explain what does mean of the personalized content, learning material and exercises are customized to the match the student current knowledge level and the learning phase. So if we are talking about the real-time feedback, the student receive immediate feedback on their performance, helping them to understand mistakes and correct them quickly. While you're talking about the data-driven adjustments, the system continuously collect data on the student performance and use this information to adjust the difficulty, type, and the sequence of the task. The motivation and the engagement is by providing a learning experience that is neither too easy nor too difficult. Adaptive learning system aim to keep the student engaged and motivated. And the scalability feature of adaptive learning can be applied to various educational levels and subjects, so from primary education to the professional level training. So these are the different kind of the features which are mandatory and the core part of the adaptive learning to make us understand about it. Now the question is, why do we need such kind of the technology to make it personalize the thing? We do need just a focus on the special one needs because these are mandatory part of the today's education system. Because adaptive learning holds significance importance in the special education for several reasons, like individual learning path. Students with a special need often have diverse learning requirements. Adaptive learning provides personalized instruction, doing to each student's unique abilities, preferences, and pace, ensure they receive the support they need to succeed. Also, addressing weird learning styles. Students with a special need may have different learning styles, visual, auditory, some other adaptive learning system can present information in multiple formats, accommodating these varied learning preferences and enhance understanding. Real-time feedback and support, which is important. Immediate feedback helps students to understand their mistakes, learn from them promptly, and for students with the special needs, they can be crucial in maintaining the engagement and the fostering a sense of achievement. So this is also for the empowering educator. With the adaptive learning, teachers can receive detailed insight into each student progress and challenges. This data empower educators to make informed decisions about instructional strategies and individual support, enhancing their ability to address the needs of their students effectively. While we're talking about some flexibility and accessibility, the adaptive learning platform often incorporate assistive technologies such as text-to-speech, speech-to-text, and customized interface, making learning more accessible to students with physical, sensory, or cognitive disabilities. So if I wrap up overall, the need of the adaptive learning can transform special education by providing a more responsive, personalized, and effective learning experience for students with special needs. Technology that adjusts the learning experience based on individual needs. Let's explore the different aspects of adaptive learning to make it more understandable. As an educator, why you need to be understand these kind of terminology, because you are the main head, you are the decision makers who will transform your content according to the need of the student. If you don't know about the needs of the students, you will not able to create a content. So today's session is basically for you to make a mind and make giving you a different varieties and different kind of perspectives, that how you will be able to make your content which is equally distributed to the also the special needs students and the general students as well. So the students, we do have a different kind of students. So all we are here to facilitate all kind of the students. So to facilitate all kind of the students, it's a big responsibility to the instructor to make the content which is visible to all the perspectives. If I'm talking about the personalized learning path, as you know that this is the core part of the adaptive learning, that is personalized learning path. Okay, let me elaborate it. When we are talking about personalized learning path, we just doing a content delivery. Like adaptive learning system, customize education content to align with each student knowledge level, learning pace, and preferences. This ensure that students are neither overwhelmed nor bored, but are interested in consistently challenged at an appropriate level. When we are talking about the individualized instruction, the system considers students' strengths and weaknesses, creating a unique learning path that targets specific area needing improvement while reinforcement strength. Flexible learning is also a part of the personalized learning. Personalized learning path allows the student to explore the subject and topic in a sequence that make the most sense for them, rather than following a rigid curriculum. This flexibility can be especially beneficial for students who may need more time on certain concepts or who can move quickly through. others. Real-time feedback. If I elaborate this terminology, the real-time feedback, that immediate correction and the reinforcement. Students receive the instant feedback on their performances, enabling them to quickly understand and correct the mistakes. This immediate response helps to reinforce learning and build confidence. Also, we talk about the motivation engagement, which is a very mandatory part for the even for the special needs students, even for the other students who are connected with the screens. They need some engagement and motivation to connect with the screen. While you're talking about the technologies, the e-learning environment, the distance learning environment, these are the some mandatory parts which we need to be built in our content. The real-time feedback keeps students engaged by providing continuous interaction and encouragement. This constant stream of feedback helps maintain a student's interest and motivation. Informed instructions. For educators, real-time feedback offer valuable insight into how students are performing in real time. This information can be used to adjust the teaching strategy, providing additional support where needed, and also ensure that the learning objectives are being met. The third one is data-driven adjustment. Data-driven adjustment is a terminology which is connected with the data. The performance tracking, how we will do that. The adaptive learning system continuously collect and analyze data on a student instruction, performance, progress. This data includes the test scores, the time span on a task, and the types of error made. Also, when we talk about the dynamic content adjustment, that is based on the data collected, the system adjusts difficulty, type, and sequence of tasks presented to the student. This ensures that each student is always working on material that is appropriately challenging. Personalized recommendations, this that the system can recommend additional resources, exercises, or topic for further study based on the student progress and need. These recommendations are data-driven, ensuring they are highly relevant to the student's learning path. While you're talking about the predictive analytics, so some advanced adaptive learning systems use the predictive analytics to anticipate the future performance and the learning needs. This can help educator to just do the intervene early if a student is likely to struggle with the upcoming material, providing different kind of primitive support to them. So these are all the things which can help the educator to make the content now to be rearranged for the student according to the data analysis, or also can be redefined for the upcoming future. That can help the continuous improvement. The data-driven nature of adaptive learning means that the system itself can improve over time. As more data is collected, the algorithm become better at predicting the student needs and doing the learning experience, leading to more effective educational outcomes. Now let's move towards the types of adaptive learning. While we're talking about the different kind of types of adaptive learning, we do have the educational games and apps, which helps us to doing the such kind of things which we already discussed, and also the intelligent tutoring systems, and the most importantly, the learning management system. While we're talking about the intelligent tutoring system, that is basically these are the computer systems that provide immediate and personalized instruction or feedback to learners without human interaction. They simulate the one-on-one guides provided by the human tutor. The features related to the intelligent tutoring systems or the real-time personalized instruction and feedback, dynamic adaptation of content based on the student responses, simulations and the problem-solving exercises are included. So these all things are included in the intelligent tutoring system, and it's worked with the different kind of simulation, interactive simulations, includes adaptive simulation exercises, the dynamic content adjustment, the real-time feedback, the personalized instructions. These all features which is needed to be facilitate the student. Okay, I had to have a one quick video, and then this is basically a demo to make you more understandable about the adaptive learning. If still you are struggling to figure out what actually the adaptive learning, here is a one clear demo. You will get the more idea about this, and the further we will explore it more.
Have you ever wondered how technology can enhance education for students with autism? Welcome to a world where education is not a one-size-fits-all model, but a diverse landscape tailored to meet the unique needs of every learner. Here, adaptive learning tools are the game changers, providing personalized, interactive, and engaging educational experiences. These tools are not just high-tech gadgets, but powerful allies in promoting understanding, fostering independence, and unlocking potential. Today, we'll explore how these groundbreaking tools are transforming education for students with autism. Interactive apps. Tailored to adapt to individual preferences and paces, these apps redefine learning. They cover a multitude of subjects and cater to various learning styles, making education engaging and accessible for every learner. Next up, we have visual schedules. These tools provide structure and predictability, aiding students in managing their daily routines and tasks. Displayed on tablets or boards, they offer clarity and support, enhancing a student's independence. Then we have augmented reality or AR tools. These tools transform abstract concepts into captivating adventures. They make learning tangible, engaging students with multisensory experiences and revolutionizing the way they grasp complex ideas. Let's not forget sensory-friendly materials. From textured aids to fidget toys, these materials create comfortable learning environments. They are perfect for students who benefit from tactile experiences, enhancing both engagement and focus. Wearable devices are also a game changer. They provide real-time support for communication, social interaction, and emotional regulation. These devices empower students by helping them understand emotions, social cues, and foster meaningful interactions. Communication apps are another fantastic tool. Designed for nonverbal or minimally verbal students, these apps offer visual supports, picture exchanges, and voice output aids. They enable effective communication and self-expression. Next, we have adaptive learning platforms. These are AI-driven platforms that tailor content to each student's needs. With personalized learning experiences, they adapt to abilities and foster inclusive education. Social skills training programs are also highly valuable. These interactive programs enrich social skills. From recognizing emotions to navigating social situations, these programs empower students in their social journey. Then there are AAC devices, ranging from simple communication boards to advanced speech generating devices. These tools empower students to express themselves effectively. Last but not least, we have behavioral tracking and management tools. These provide insights and strategies for positive reinforcement. They assist educators and caregivers in understanding behavioral patterns and implementing effective support. These adaptive learning tools are revolutionizing education, fostering inclusion, and empowering every learner. They are the future, transforming the way we educate and unlocking potential for students with autism. Together, let's create a brighter future, where every student's potential is recognized and nurtured. These adaptive learning tools are revolutionizing education, fostering inclusion, and empowering every learner. Their role is pivotal in creating an environment where every student, regardless of their abilities, can thrive. These tools are not just about making learning accessible, they're about unlocking potential, sparking curiosity, and encouraging independence in students with autism. So let's embrace this innovation. Let's champion these tools and the remarkable changes they bring. Join us in embracing innovation and unlocking potential for students with autism.
So you can see that these kind of technologies, the adaptive learning technology, is not
Have you
only helping out the students with the special need, also the helping out the general students. While we are talking about the traditional education, we are not as much rich to an analysis in a data analysis to understand what actually the need of our one individual student. In this way, with using by using these kind of technology, we do have a variety of phases and variety of aspects that how we can grab the data analysis it, and just we do some analysis and we can find what is the basic need of a student. While we're talking about the adapting learning technology, there is a different kind of technology and the tools for according to the education level, like the K-12 education, the higher education, the language learning, the professional training and development, the special educations. So we do have a different kind of tools. You can say different kind of platforms available where you can just explore these kind of the platform according to the level of the education. For example, we are talking about K-12 education, that is a dream box learning, Smarty, and the Achieve 3000. This is related to the K-12 that we are talking about, the higher education, that is the different kind of tools we do have, the Connect, the Smart Sparrow, and the many other tools available. I just listed some of the, which is the more popular tools, which is connected with these kind of level of education. Language learning, that is a Duolingo and the restaurants. So these are the just prominent different kind of tools which is specifically for the language learning. Professional training and development, we do have a Coursera, the Axonomy, the different, there is a different variety of the courses related to the professional training and development. These are the different platforms which giving you a proper personalized learning, help you according to your performance, according to your scores, your ability, your capability. You can engage with these kind of the platforms to explore different kind of activities, different kind of improvement in your professional training and development. You can do it. While we're talking about the special education, the N2I, the Artispark, these are the different softwares which are using to help the students with the disabilities. So, adaptability and accessibility. Here is the second terminology I'm going to introduce, that is accessibility. The adaptability is referred to modify or adjustment made to help students with a disability access education, often focusing on functional skills. For example, adaptive technology, adaptive physical education. While we blend it with the accessibility, it means we ensure the equal access to education for students with disabilities, removing the barriers. For example, accessible classroom, accessible digital materials, these are related to the accessibility. If we are talking about in this era, the era of the digital era, if we are not talking about accessibility, this is the incomplete information. Adaptability plus accessibility, giving actual environment which is need of today's student. So let me explain. The digital accessibility means to addresses the ability of people with visual, auditory, motor, or cognitive disabilities to access the electronic resources such as internet, software, mobile devices, the e-readers, these kind of different opportunities for them. And it also includes the people with changing abilities due to aging and the temporary condition due to accidents or illness. So these are the all kind of perspective which need to be catered in a digital accessibility. And as we are educators of that higher education, we connected with the institution of higher education. So we do need to be understand how to achieve the digital accessibilities in the higher education. So the important part is the compliance check, which is a more important part, and address the digital accessibility very early, and structure monitoring and oversight. Accessibility trainings is a mandatory part of it, and also in that the accessibility into institutional process. So these are the some of the mandatory things which need to be embedded into our systems to achieve the digital accessibilities. Okay, I talk about that we need to be just blend accessibility and adaptive technology. So we do have a learning management system. This is the one of type of the adaptive technology. All of us know about much about the learning management system. Basically, learning management system giving you opportunity to personalize course content, delivery based on student progress, the real-time feedback, analytics on student performance, tools for creating interactive quizzes and assessments. As we are using one learning management system, that is a Blackboard, the other one is the Moodle and the Canvas. These three are the most popular LMS system platforms all over the world. Blackboard is one of the LMS system which is mostly used in the Saudi Arabia. And in our university, Jazan University, we are using the Blackboard, and Blackboard have three different kind of features, a very diverse range of the different kind of features. The Blackboard Ultra is one kind of advanced thing which is giving you more opportunity, more features to make your content more accessible, more engaging, power educators to create the content. Also, there's a lot of checks to just avoid the different kind of the difficulties for students and for educator as well. Now, as we are connected with the Blackboard, I want to introduce these terminology with our real-time learning management system to make you more connect with this session. Like from the start, I just explained you about the terminology adaptive technology, which is a mandatory to understand to then move toward accessibility, digital accessibility. How many kind of digital accessibility we do have, why it's important. Now we are in the real-time environment. As we are using the Blackboard, so this must be more connected to you to understand how we can use these kind of terminologies and how we do have a different kind of features in a Blackboard Learner to use these features to get the digital accessibilities for the students. And as educator, how I will be able to make my content more engaging, more accessible, which can fulfill the needs of all students. Let's move to check. The first one is the content editor accessibility feature in Blackboard Ultra.
The editor appears wherever you can format text. It provides.
So you can see that this is the environment of a Blackboard. Here you are going to the content editor while you're uploading any kind of content, which is a textual form, any videos, any media you want to attach with it. So this kind of the prompt you see, this is familiar with you. This is the content editor parts. Let's have a look.
Text editing functions and much more. Let's take a look. Use the options in the editor to add headings, format text, and add tables. Select the list icon to add numbered and bullet lists. To insert links, images, videos, and other media, select the plus icon. Select the icon for the content type you want to add.
You can see that there is a different kind of options we do have to make our content accessible to all of the students, make more engaging. Like we do have a different kind of content styles like the image, the media, even the YouTube video we can add here, and this area is giving you a full opportunity to add it according to your choice.
Paste the URL, add alternative text, and then select Insert. You can also launch the Math Editor to embed mathematical formulas in your text. And finally, you can upload files from your computer or add additional content such as YouTube videos or other files from your cloud storage.
Okay, now the next feature that is using the Blackboard accessibility checker. This is one of the accessibility feature of Blackboard Ultra. Let's have a look.
Using the Blackboard Accessibility Checker. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to use the accessibility checker that's built into the Blackboard text editor, which is also sometimes referred to as the virtual editor. For this example, I'm just going to create an announcement. I'll name my announcement. Now I'm going to paste in some text. Then I'm going to insert an image into this announcement.
You can see that this is the content editor area. We do have multiple different choices to arrange this content area with the textual, with all the related to the font styles, the list, the different kind of text you want, the color you want, the attachment of any link you want to attachment, adjust it. Also, the sequence of the content, the left, right, and the middle. These kind of all the opportunities you have to creating a different kind of tables and much more available here to make your content more attractive and engaging for your students. This plus sign is very interesting. This have ability to giving you to upload the images, the videos, any kind of things you media you want to attach with it, you can do it.
I do that by placing the cursor where I want the image to go and clicking the plus sign, selecting Insert Local Files, and then navigating to the image that I want to insert. I click on the image and click Open. And now in this case, I want to make the image a little bit smaller, so I right-click and select Image, and I'm going to change the width to.
If you upload any kind of image and you want to resize, so just select that image, just right click, and you will be open this insert or edit image. You can select the width or height according to your choice. If you want to select the height by yourself, you just click on this lock icon, and it will be giving you opportunity to edit as you want, and then again just unlock this icon. So just by unlocking, you can just do the add, and then lock will be fixed. So you can just click on a save.
500, and the height is automatically changed. Now, if I just click save here, I have missed something that is required for accessibility. Let's say I wasn't aware of that. I could find that out by clicking the accessibility.
So here is the option where you can check the accessibility. It's mean you upload some of the content, and then there is a one checker which will help you to improve your content, because we are talking about accessibilities, we are talking about to fulfill the needs of all type of the students. This content must be accessible to the student. They have some special needs, the student they have some the journal and the normal students. So this content must have the versatility to engage or to fulfill the need of the all kind of students. So Blackboard is giving you a one option to check the accessibility. So this accessibility checker help you to improve your content. How? Let's see.
Accessibility checker that's built into the text editor. You can find the accessibility checker by clicking this little icon of a person with their arms spread on the toolbar. And it tells me that I have one.
So there is a one issue with this content, that image must have an alternative text description. Decorative image are not allowed, because the alternative text help the students which have some of the disabilities to recognize the image. This image is about what. So this can alternative text help this kind of the way, accessibility way. So this is the important part. By this checker, we can find the one error and we will fix it.
Error, which is that my image has to have an alternative text description. And helpfully, it provides me a field where I can enter that in. I'm going to name this, and now I'll repair that problem. And there's no other accessibility issues shown. Notice that if I right click on this now and go to image, it has inserted the alternative description of the graphic below my text. And that's all there is to it. Just follow the directions on the accessibility checker to fix any problems it might find.
So now this is a successfully accessibility checker giving this content is successfully completely on the all the points. There's a no error, no issues. So this text or this content is visible for everyone. Okay, let's talk about some of the landmarks. Landmarks are just designated based on the ARIA, that is Accessible Rich Internet Application Suite, that is define a way to make web content and the web applications more accessible to people with disabilities. So this is the one of the thing which we are following must to make the content accessible, rich internet application suite. So following these are the, you can say, set of instruction. When we are talking about adaptive learning technologies, they follow this standard to fulfill the need of the students.
When you, as a student, log in to the Blackboard Learn Ultra platform, you have direct access to the core features in the menu where your name appears. When you select any of the links, the new menu opens above the navigation menu, and you can easily return to the menu from wherever you are. In the institution page, you can find resources, useful links, and other important content related to your institution. In your profile appears your profile picture, basic information, your password, and global notification settings. You can't delete your profile. Your institution decides what you can customize here. The activity stream lets you jump directly into course actions. It's updated to the minute, and you can receive reminders, check your grades, get a bird's eye of your tasks. In the courses page, you can access all of your courses. You can view the courses page as a list or a grid. Each course card lists the course ID, course title, and instructor. Organizations work just like courses in Blackboard Learn. For example, they have content, discussions, messages, and more. In your calendar, you can see all your upcoming due dates and meetings across your courses. If allowed by your institution, you and your instructors can send messages to each other, multiple people, or an entire class. Messages activity remains inside the system. Your grades are organized by course name and term in alphabetical order. You can select most items in any course to view details. If you select tools, you can access global functions that are outside a course, such as the content collection, goals, and portfolios.
This is a basically basic navigation, which is in the student account to help them to get or access to the courses, the announcement, your profile, the grades, everything, the assessments, quiz, exams, so they can get by this navigation. A very powerful and important tool, feature, you can say. This is accessibility feature which is embedded with the Blackboard, that is LA. LA is basically Blackboard LA helps make course content more accessible by providing alternative formats, instructor feedback, and institutional report to improve all students' learning experience. The LA is complete package for the accessibility for the students in terms of students, in terms of educators, in terms of institution, giving you opportunity to giving a different kind of format for the student to help students to do, giving a feedback to the instructor to analysis their content and performance and improvement of the content, also give a report to the institution to improve the students learning experience. So here we are fulfilling the three main departments, like the student, the instructor, the institution. So it's a complete package for you to get the accessibility and all the outcomes which giving you an improvement. So first of all, I want to explain about the LA for student, how LA can help the student in a Blackboard. Let's have a look.
If your school uses Blackboard Ally, you can download alternative formats directly from your course in a format that works best for you. Let's take a look. In your course, select the icon to the right of a file to access.
This is the platform of learning management system of Blackboard. You know very well. This is the navigation bar. There is a courses, and inside the course, there is some of the navigation which is inside the course. Here's the in the content area. We do have a one content. This is for example, introduction to chemistry. This is the one of a file you can say. So with the file, you can see there is a one icon that is similar like A. This is a basically icon of a LA, which can help you to giving the accessibility feature a very diverse way to help the students. Let's have a look how.
Access the menu, then choose the version that works best.
Okay, when I click on it at the LA icon, we got different multiple formats of different kind of the formats to get this content in a different kind of format, like the PDF, the HTML, the EPUB, the electronic, the audio, the reader. So translate the versions. There is a different kind of variety, almost all kind of the variety which is need of any kind of the student with a special need or some other, even for the journal students as well. They want in a different kind of the devices that content. So according to them, all the needs, almost all the needs are fulfilling by this.
Your needs. If you're not sure which format to download, be sure to check out our help site to help you decide. When you have found the format that you need, select Download. One final note. Instructors and administrators can turn off the alternative formats for an individual content item within a course. If this is done and you select alternative formats, you will see a message saying that the alternative format.
Okay, by the educators, it can be off, but it's not recommended to be off. While you just upload your content, you make sure that you just check that, but that radio button that there is available of the alternative formats. So when you upload your content to the Blackboard to show all the views to the students, that content must be click on the alternative formats as well.
Are disabled.
Okay, now we see the alternative formats. So now we are going to depth into understand about the alternative formats, how it can be helpful for the students.
Are you looking for course content that fits your learning needs, your busy schedule, and your multiple devices? Alternative formats transform your course files into different formats to help you learn better. Next to your course files, find alternative format icon, review your options, and choose your preferred format. So what are your options? If the original file is a scanned PDF, you won't be able to highlight, copy and paste, or search for keywords, and the pages might be difficult to read. Try downloading the OCR PDF for a more readable, searchable document. If the original file is a Word or PowerPoint file, and you need access to a PDF version or a smaller file size, try the tagged PDF. Are you trying to access a PDF of your course materials on your mobile device? Don't get distracted and slowed down by pinching and zooming the PDF. Download the mobile-friendly HTML format for a simpler, more
by using this kind of different formats help you to access your same content in a different kind of variety of the formats, like explain here the PDF which help you to search, but it's difficult to read, so you can change it to the OCR PDF format, which will help you to read and more searchable the document. If you are talking about to read the any PowerPoint, which is in a smaller content, so you can change to the talk PDF. And if you are just wants your content or your mobile phone, like the responsiveness of this content you want, like if you want to use on a mobile phone or you want to in a tablet, iPad or another desktop or something, so you need a content which is responsive. So responsive content must be in HTML. So you have to select the HTML and download, and then you can see that this is just adjustable according to your screen need.
Trying to access a PDF of your course materials on your mobile device? Don't get distracted and slowed down by pinching and zooming the PDF. Download the mobile-friendly, simpler, more responsive format that works great with your mobile device. Have you ever tried accessing your course files using an e-reader program? Free e-reader programs have great features for adjusting the font and contrast of your document, as well as note-taking and annotating tools. Download the EPUB alternative format to open the file in your preferred e-reader program. If you're a student who uses a refreshable Braille display, try downloading the electronic Braille format. It's a BRF file, so you can take a break from your screen reader for a more tactile experience.
So this BRF file helps you to annotate according to if you this is related to the blind students which just read by their special devices. So this file is integrated with this kind of the devices and helps students to read it.
You can even listen to your course files by downloading the audio MP3 format. So if you're on the go or you just want to review your materials in a different way, try the audio MP3 file.
So this audio helps the students, they have the issues, and even the journal students, they want to be listen that text or content. So there is an audio file available. You can use it.
If you're having trouble understanding your materials, you might try reading and listening at the same time to improve your comprehension. Having trouble focusing on your text or just want to be able to read faster? Download the Beeline Reader format to apply color gradients to your text.
So this will help the students or the people just suffering with the color blindness. So this is the very interesting features to change the color to make help them to accordingly which one is adjustable to them. They have the bright, the dark, the blues, the grays, the night. So there is a different kind of variety for the color blinds as well.
Guide your eyes as you're reading. And lastly, the language translation format allows you to choose from among 50 different.
This one is very interesting that you can change the at least 50 languages to translate that content. For example, like we do have a students, we have a content in English, they want to convert into the Arabic, they can do it.
Languages to translate your content into your preferred language. Don't just limit yourself to one format. Use multiple formats as part of your study practices and discover what kinds of formats work best for you.
So now I'm going to tell you a quick start with LA for the instructors, how instructors can be benefited by the LA, how they can use it, and which kind of the features for the instructors. Let's have a look. Okay, improve the usability and accessibility of your content. You have to be generate alternative formats for the students to download. This is the first thing which is mandatory. Provide the accessibility scores. Give instructor feedback on how to improve your accessibility score. So these are the three parts which is need to be implemented to enhance the usability and accessibility of your content. How you will be able to understand it. Accessibility score indicator. The accessibility score indicator is the ally measure the accessibility of each file attached to your course and show you at a glance how it scores. Like scores range from low to perfect. The higher the score, the fewer the issues. What does it mean? When you open, upload any kind of file, so there is a one accessibility checker, which will giving you a meter like this, which help you to improve your content and tells you that the file is not accessible and need immediate attention. Like if it's slow, if it's medium, okay, somewhat accessible and could use improvement. If it's high, it's mean file is accessible but could be improved. Or if it's perfect, it means the file is totally accessible, no improvement is needed. So successfully you upload the content by using the features of accessibility, and it's equally feasible for all the students. Instructor feedback, what does it mean? While you upload any kind of assignment, any kind of content, any file, anything, there is one accessibility meter who will help you like this, which will just tell that the document contained the text with the insufficient contrast. See, see like this. So this is giving you a different kind of meter. That is 26% is accessible. Not, this is a low meter, needs help, and it's if yellow, that is almost there. If it's in green, that's mean is perfect document for accessibility. Now, this one is the course accessibility report for the institutional level, that while you upload a complete course, giving you a rank, that introduction to language of all kinds. For example, this is one of the course. We are going to check the report of this course, which is a 73%. What does it mean? That we do have the Word documents, the PDF documents, the images, presentation, HTML files, pages, others, and items. So this content with the easier issues to fix, 38. The fixed low scoring content. The content is low scoring. Okay, you have to start here to fix it. For example, the document is scanned but not OCR. So it's not OCR read PDF converted. So this will give you a one complete insight of your course, that where you need to be improvement and what you need to be improvement. So this is the best part of the Blackboard features, that giving your course the help you to improve your course content and to get the actual outcomes what we are here to working. Now I'm going to giving you overall implementation of LA for instructor for A to Z, how you will be upload the content, how it will be go to the check by the accessibility checker meter, and how you will be able to get the report and improvement.
Blackboard Ally works seamlessly with your learning management system to gauge the accessibility of your content. Let's take a look. When you upload files to your LMS, Ally automatically creates alternative versions, allowing students to choose the type of file that best suits their needs. In addition to creating alternative versions of your files, Ally provides guidance and tips for lasting improvements to your content accessibility. You will see an accessibility score for each file you upload. Select the accessibility score indicator to view information on how to improve file accessibility. The instructor feedback panel provides everything you need to understand and fix the accessibility issues in your file. You can view the overall score for the file, see a list of all issues, follow step-by-step instructions on how to fix the issue, and upload an updated file to replace the existing one. And finally, if allowed by your system administrator, you can access your course accessibility report so you can get the big picture, as well as specific details about the accessibility of your digital course content. The Overview tab shows the accessibility score for the course content grouped by content type, and a list of all the issues identified in the course. The Content tab shows you content with accessibility issues. It's 21 hours.
So this is all about the LA, the accessibility features with the Blackboard Learn Ultra, and you as an instructor can improve your content immediately and with the help of the Blackboard feature. So this is easy to you to understand about what actually they need and where is the issue and how I'm going to fix it. So next is the future trends after all these kind of the things which is in right now in era of the technology. So emerging technology is very upcoming future things, that is the artificial intelligence, which is already implemented much in every kind of the field of life, you can see, and the machine learning in education. These both technology is very quickly involved into the every kind of every field of life and the education as well. So potential advancement will be the more sophisticated adaptation and enhance the user interfaces will be come up soon. So I hope I explained well about adaptive learning technology, the accessibilities, the feature of accessibilities, which is need of students, the different kind of special need of the students. Then we see the real-time environment as we are working in the learning management system. Blackboard, we do have just different kind of features, which is for the students, for the instructors, and for the institution. So I explain all the things with the hierarchy. I hope I explained well. If you have any question, if you want me to repeat anything, please ask. You can ask me a question in chat box. Please tell me, did you get what I explained, or what you think these tools, this feature of LA is important for the student, or no need of it? Please, I have a request. Give me a one line of conclusion of today's session. What you learned from it.
Copied.